Hello, hello, hello. Today we're gonna embark on a very, very cool journey where we're gonna build out a bonus creation pipeline that's going to make my life much easier and also make us a lot of money in 2026. So let's get into it. Welcome to day 11 of this live, and today we are at, let me show you the number in just a second while I load up my YouTube. Okay. So today we are at $107,000, $107,142.11. It's going pretty well. It's going pretty well. Our average is 5,600 a day at the moment for this month. And to be honest, the goal was about 3,600 or 700 or so. And I think we're going to hit that goal like by the end of the year. By the end of the month, we're going to hit that goal, which is fantastic. You know, it's not going to make us filthy rich, but it is definitely something that's going to make life much, much easier. Now, having said that, I still, there is a part of my business which is not quite clicking at the moment, and that's something we're going to be working on this week. So, hey, part of the thing, hey Muta, how's it going? So part of the business that isn't quite clicking is affiliate promotions. I'll show you right inside my affiliate portal, and you can see what it's like. So today is the 19th of January, and typically by now we've made about, in a bad month, we would have made $2,500 with affiliate commissions. Also bear in mind that because I was busy with the launch, we didn't promote as many affiliate products, but so far we're sitting about 1,500 approximately, give or take, which is not very good, at all, because what that means is that we are basically leaving money on the table. And part of the reason why that happened as well, if you remember one of the earliest sessions, I mentioned that I'm going to be bringing affiliate marketing in-house, and that's been good. It's been favorable. Like, I've had to relearn a lot of things about the process, but what that also means is that I haven't done anything. Like, sometimes I wake up with this kind of stress. It's not really stress, but just the thoughts like, okay, I gotta get these emails out like first thing in the morning, right? That's the first thing I have to do. Another problem that I typically faced in the past is that a lot of the products are unique. A lot of the products basically exist in a space in a way that I can't actually understand what they do sometimes. So it is a bit of a problem. And what I want to do essentially is I want to be able to understand them better. I want to be able to create good bonuses for them, because if I create good bonuses, that's a win for me because I make more money. It's a win for my customers because they get more value. It's a win for the vendor. So it's a win-win-win all around. So I've been thinking about this, like, what can we do to basically create bonuses, better bonuses, and do so automatically. So I started this thread on ChatGPT a few weeks ago, actually just a week ago. It's called Bonus Creation Pipeline. Back to our chocolate brownies. So it's basically a bonus factory. So I explained to ChatGPT what I want to do, and it came up with this idea. Basically, here's what you need to do. So it said, look, you don't even need like a web-based thing. You can use N8N, but my team uses it. I haven't personally looked into it, so I was like, too much work. Let's see if we can do it locally. So it said, yeah, you can do it locally. It looks like this, and I want to try. So that's what we're going to try over the next few days. Can we, say within this week, create a bonus factory that we can use? And remember, these are not just simple PDFs. These are going to be software products that are going to be automatically created for my needs. And the best part, if I do it right, is they'll be good and they'll be created automatically without me actually doing any work. At least a draft. But that's the goal. Like, can we execute this over the next few days, and can we improve it iteratively? So basically it did all this for me, like, hey, this is what you need to create these bonuses, these folders, sorry, and that's how we're going to do it. So we're going to build it out. So this is a repo layout. This is the kind of repository you need to build. It's giving me all of this. And again, I probably want to use Claude for this, but I want to see how far I can push ChatGPT with this, because so far it looks fairly decent, but I have to build this all out. So let's start on that. I'm going to go ahead and within my documents folder, let me just see, I'm going to build a new folder called, one second, let's go to documents, and I'll share my screen with you as well so you can see it. This is why I've got a different screen share layout today, because I'm going to have to show you some of the stuff. Okay, bonus factory. All right, so here we go. There's my bonus factory, and we're going to build this out right now. Let's start. It's saying to build all these files already, but let's see, we do this step by step. Okay, so this is a config file. Honestly, I don't know how to make it, so I'm just going to start a new text document. Okay, so this is done now, this is in place. Let's build out some more. Rulebook.md. Now this is something that's actually been updated more and more. But for now I want to copy this over. And we'll save it. And again, if you're wondering like, hey, this is not a very, very exciting session. It's not. It's not. It's not supposed to be. I'm just, like I should told you sometimes, it's just going to be me working and building out this stuff. So that's there. Rulebook.md is there. Then we got to build out Python implementation. So pyproject.html, I think it was. Oh, toml, sorry. pyproject.toml. So we'll build this file out. Give me a second. Okay, the file is there, but it's empty. Let's go fill it up. And because of security reasons and all that, I prefer to kind of just do it myself on my computer for now. And of course, eventually, you know, I may want to commercialize this, but for now, like, this is okay. I don't really see the need to commercialize this. In fact, the closer I keep this to myself, the better it will be, because this is the kind of thing that you don't really want to hand it to someone else. Right, so then there's the LLM key, which is, let me see the file type. Environment example, so that's it. That's what I need to make. Okay, 1 second. I'm going to put into this the key. Give me just 1 second and bring it back to the camera because I'm not sure what it shows. Okay. Yeah, doing these lives, you got to be very, very careful that we don't expose anything we don't want to. Okay, that's done as well. Let's bring you back. Okay. So then we're going to build this out. So this is the LLM base.py file. So let's go back to the folder. And now we're going to build out a new folder, LLM. And this is base.py. And again, like if you're wondering, you're watching this and you're a developer and you're thinking, Neil, that's all wrong. Yeah, it could very well be. Like, again, the idea is we figure this out as we go along. Let me see. Okay, that's it. I'm going to rename this file. Okay. Now let's build a storage folder. So this is so that we don't repeat ideas too much. But hey, if some idea wins, then we're just going to have it repeated again and again. But for now, I think it's good to build these guardrails. So it's not. So it's not doing this all the time. Okay, let's change this to memory. Okay. Then agent prompts. This is the high leverage. Agents. Ideate. So there's an idea agent, and then there's a judge agent as well. So that's actually going to judge the work, whether or not it is good. Like it's going to score the bonuses and only go for the best bonuses. So I have thought this out a bit, you know. But again, I'm sure that there might be some mistakes as we do this. Okay, judge, and then this is spec.py. The only problem is, yeah, it's doing this temperature O2 max tokens thing, which I do not like at all. Because with GPT 5.2, there is no max completed tokens, or max completed tokens is quite high compared to this. So that's one minor annoyance which we are going to have to fix. But I'll do that in a bit. Like we're going to feed it back and say, okay, make enhancements to this file. Okay, that's in. And then still be an agents qa.py. Quality assurance agent, that again makes sure everything is as it should be. Okay, give me 1 second. Make sure no messages are coming up. Okay, so we have these files ready. Packaging, again, still one more. Packaging is what, like, it arranges everything into folders for us. Spelling are wrong, 1 second. And again, I fully admit that there might be better ways of doing this, but this is what I'm trying to prove to you, is you don't have to be a tech wizard to do this stuff. Okay, pipeline.py, so this is a separate file altogether. Let's go this, and we'll go to this. Okay, pipeline.py. clee.py. Okay, and then back to agents, init py. Now, obviously, because ChatGPT uses big dashes, there are 2 underscores. Okay, give me a second. Okay. Okay, done. So how to run it? You basically do this: Python from import this. Oh no, this with it. Create folder, which we've done. Okay, the input folder, which we haven't done. So let's try this out. And we're gonna try it like in real time for a project that I have in mind. Inputs. So create folder, paste sales page text into this. So this, okay. Optional constraints into this, add environment, copy, and set up LLM API key, which I've done. Okay. All right, let's see. Like, there's quite a bit of conversation that's happened, so I'll see if there's anything else I need to do. Okay. So you can make directory from the Python shell. Like, again, I had to learn this stuff. A month ago, I didn't know any of this stuff. Let me see. Okay, so now I think it's saying like how to add good and bad examples. But I'm not going to copy this because, or am I going to? No, I'm not going to because it was, well, I think there's a newer file that we have, so let's see. So here it suggested that you could organize it by tier or you could run it separately. And I just said, no, I'll just copy and paste. Or let's see what I did. Let's do option 1, which was this one. One product, multiple years, one unified bundle. So not much changes required at the moment. But I gotta make this. Fetch.py. Fetch.py. Okay, done. Update CLI to accept URL, so let's go back and change that. Okay. Update pipeline to build source automatically from that. Okay, that's done as well. Create a Euros text file. Okay, that's fine. Then run this. Okay, all good. Okay, then I wanted to update the rulebook. So it said, okay, rulebook, this is how you update it, and then it gave me like an updated rulebook. Scoring rubric. I don't remember what the scoring rubric is. Oh yeah, there, I see it. Okay, done. It's like this file, so I've added it to that. Okay, all good, but there's one thing I'll go back and tell it to fix. First, what I'll do is I'll go back to this and I think this should work. So I'll say compress to a zip file. And let's copy and drag this in. Okay, so based on all your directions, this is the zip file that we have created. Could you inspect it in detail and make sure it's okay? The second thing which needs fixing is that I want you to exclusively use GPT-5 Nano for any content creation that is required either for ourselves or for our customers. In case of our customers, they will put their own GPT-5 Nano key. And remember, with GPT-5 Nano, there is no temperature, and max completed tokens is like 16,000, which is what we should use. So tell me what to update and I will update those. Just give me new code for the files. But also, of course, inspect these files and make sure everything is in order. Okay, there we go. And again, typically I would use Claude for this, but I think ChatGPT was feeling particularly good that day and said, hey, I can start making these files for you. So I said, why not? And that's where we are. Yeah, so we have multiple agents. One for intake and understand, analyze the information, then create ideas, then judge ideas. Then we have a spec for precision, like what's going to get created, then one for building, one for QA, which is gatekeeping. So yeah. Oh yeah, stray files. I'm going to go and delete those. Give me 1 second. Yeah. Yeah, so let's see what it's going to do then. Is it going to give me new files? Compatible, OpenAI compatible, replace fully. Okay, that is done. File to base, small change. So LLM base needs small change. Okay, done. Pipeline, small but important edit. No, wait. Oh yeah. So this, I got to find this part. LLM equals. Give me 1 second. This is strange. Oh yeah, I see it. Sorry. Somehow, like Notepad, obviously is not the best for this stuff, but. Okay, that is done. Optional cleanup, remove this entire block. Yeah, I want to remove that with this config.yaml. Let's see. Oh, this opens up in Visual Studio. This is actually cleaner. So 1 second. GPT-5 Nano. Okay. Done. So final assessment, yep, it's all good. Now let's go ahead and try it out. So we're gonna go back to the steps where it said, okay, this is what you need to do. Okay, I don't even remember. So I'm gonna just have it iterate and like tell me what to do because it has previous information. Okay, so now that the entire folder is working, could you again remind me how to execute this for a test use case? I have a product in mind already for which I want to do that. Walk me step by step. How do I execute it to create the bonuses? And how long will it approximately take? Let's see what it does. And by the way, once this is all done and working, I'll do the same for emails. I'll do the same for sort of follow-up and like training and that sort of thing as well. Okay, to activate your virtual environment, so let's go to Windows. I have Windows, so I think CMD should be fine. Okay. So that didn't work. We're gonna see what's up. There is the env file for sure in there. Just gonna check it. This I have done. Okay, I'm just gonna do this for now. And the next product I have in mind that I'm gonna create this for is Cohortia. Okay, so now I'm running into some very, very basic issues that I can't resolve. So I'm gonna ask it. PowerShell. Is PowerShell different from CMD? I think it might be. Let's try this one. Maybe that's the problem. Okay, I'm gonna try this as well. Okay, I think it's done the test product. Let's check. Oh, it has not. Oh crap, we're in the wrong place. Sorry. That did not work. Did that work? Yep, okay, that worked. But I'll tell this one. Okay, let's try that. So we're gonna open up PowerShell as an admin. Run as an admin. Yep. Okay. Let's find the folder again. Okay. Then let's try it. Yes. Okay. I think that solves it. Close it. Start PowerShell normally, which is over here. Then again, I'm going to switch to the folder. And then let's try this again. That did not work. Okay, I'm gonna do this thing if you want zero friction alternative. Okay, let's try this one. Because I've used CMD before. I don't know what the difference between PowerShell and CMD is, but maybe a developer will eventually educate me, but for now it is what it is. And the thing with these things is I'm quite sure I'm making a very, very silly mistake. Okay. Let's do this. Nope. Oh, not this one. 3.12.7. Yeah. Then bash PHP list. Oh, yeah. Okay. Okay, let's just try and fix it like this. If it is able to guide me on something that I'm doing. Okay. Second. Okay. So we're not getting activation, and that is the problem. One second. Folks, just give me a second. Just got alerted by my team that I had promised to do something, so I'm going to do that now, lest I forget. Just 1 minute, I'll be back. And we'll figure this out. We'll figure this out and see what's up. Again, this is where I usually get stuck because I'm not a developer. So if you're watching this and thinking, yeah, Neil, this is easy, maybe you can tell me. But this is where, if you're just starting out, that's where you're going to get stuck as well. And that's okay. It's part of the game. If you were doing this via other ways, then it's going to cost you more, or it's going to end up affecting you in different ways. Okay, so back to this. 1 second. Let's bring it back. So this one didn't work clearly. What do we do now? What do we do? Let's see. Okay, but there's no. Let me just check this script. I thought we had a VNV file. ENV. There's the ENV example. Okay. Yeah. So confirming the right folder. I'm in the right folder. Let's try this one. Oops. File not found. Yeah, well, I think now this program is being an idiot because it never told me to run this or create this. Yeah, it's false. Clearly, how can it run something it hasn't created? There you go. Now I think we should be good. Oops. Yes, we're in the virtual environment now. That's good. Okay, let's run this then. No, not this. Okay. All right, let's go back a few steps because I think now that part works, but what I haven't done yet is I haven't created these files. So I'm going to go ahead and create these files that we need to create, which is like urls.txt. I'm just going to do them right now inside the folder. So inputs, let's call this instead Cohortia, and new file urls.txt, and let's find Cohortia stuff. So I'm gonna just put the links away from there. Give me 1 second. Sales page previews. There you go. Weird that there's no video yet, but okay. Let me just see if I can copy all of this. Okay, that is done. Resources we could use as well, like email swipes and so on. I don't want to do it one by one, so that's a bit useless. Okay, I think this is fine for now. They have a bundle as well somewhere. They have their own bonuses as well. Okay. Okay, done. So this is now fine. The urls.txt is full. What else do we need? Let me see. Let's go back to this. I'm going to close Claude for a minute. Notes.md. This is optional, so I'm not going to use it for now. Let's try. This didn't work, right? So I think this was a problem that we had trouble with this, but let's try it in a second. Let's go back to CMD. Okay. I'm literally just gonna tell ChatGPT this is what I see. Okay. Run the module directly. Okay, run the module directly. That's fine. Like I don't really mind just hacking my way through it for now, just to see what it creates. Okay. Think. I think we have done this, so we are in the virtual environment. Let's check this. File not found. Let's try this again. Okay, should it work now? File not found. User mean PyProject terminal is missing the correct scripts. Okay, so I think it might be a problem with the file. PyProject.toml. Okay, let's try. So this looks fine in the virtual, in here, that's okay. But I'm not sure where to put that. Okay, let's try this. I'll close this PowerShell because we don't need it. Let's try this. I mean, the good thing about ChatGPT is that it doesn't really consume all the credits and stuff the way Claude does very quickly, so you can kind of have more back and forth. The bad thing is that you just, if you haven't like fully planned it, then it just means you are going a lot of back and forth. Okay. From repo root. What the hell is a repo root? Okay, let's try another CMD. Repo, oh sorry, repo is the file basically where I was. 1 second. Okay. Why is that saying? I'm just going to copy and paste this because I don't think we're using the SRC layout. So I don't think I'm using the SRC layout. Have a look at this image. This is the folder structure at the moment. So really all this is we're having trouble getting it to pick the file. That is the problem. That's quite slowed down. Okay, there you go. Right now, your project is a flat folder with files like this. But there's no Python package named Bonus Factory. Okay, so a quick test, minimal changes, run the script directly. Okay, let's try it. If that works, that'd be nice. Nope. Proper fix is converted to a real package. Okay, that's a clean. Fuck. Where do I make the bonus factory? Within bonus factory, that's the confusing part. Okay, I think I want to pause for a second before I go any further, because I did follow its guidance on the folder structure. Bonus factory readme rulebook. Yeah. Okay. Okay, it is a bit confusing now. I think we're coming to a stage where it's like we're 45 minutes in, more than that. So we might wrap this up now, come back and look at it tomorrow with a fresh mind and see if we can figure this out, because yeah, it is not ideal. There's no module named Bonus Factory, which is true because I thought Bonus Factory was the damn folder. So yeah. Okay, let's try this. Let's see if this does actually solve the problem somehow. I kind of feel like I don't want to give up just yet. I don't think I can copy all three at once. Hello, Kristen. I think you're a bit late today. Could have needed you earlier. Struggling with this creating a local bonus factory. I think what I'm struggling with is probably just a very, very silly thing, which is just file layouts, but yeah. Okay, let's see what this looks like. Okay, it's moving stuff. See, there's bonus factory now. Let's move the subfolders. I'm going to copy this into Notepad because I think it's easier to copy and paste then. Okay. Okay. This is the bad thing about working with AI, is that you also get a bit stubborn about fixing everything. Okay, let me copy these over as well. Might have been easier for me to just ask it to compress everything in a zip file, which is again what Claude does well, but ChatGPT makes you work. ChatGPT makes you copy and paste. Update import, small but important. Once everything's under Bonus Factory, your import should look like this. Okay, so clee.py, 1 second. Clee.py. Okay, from Bonus Factory. Okay, now we're getting in a confusing area. But let me copy this and I'll see. Okay. Pipeline. Okay. Okay, 1 second. I think I just realized I need to put this somewhere else. Okay. Pi project. Okay, let's fix this. Okay, that's done. Yep. So Kristen's recommending that's why I need IDE, because it does the moving and all the file, creating the files automatically. Yeah, I know. Okay, let's see if this works now. I don't have high hopes, but who knows? Error, subprocess exited with error. Okay, I'm gonna copy and paste this in here and see what ChatGPT says. Okay. All right. Pi project dot toml. Okay, let's try this. Okay, then try this again. This looks more promising. Let's see. Then you run the pipeline. Nope. Okay. Then I'll just copy and paste this. Even ChatGPT is happy. You're now past all the Windows and packaging problems. Okay, pipeline py. Okay, 1 second. We'll find that. Pipeline.py. Now this is off screen. Okay, yeah, I think I know what happened, maybe? I think I know what happened. Because this was the one I copy and pasted, and I think I may have made a mistake while copying and pasting, yep. Okay, this is fixed. Let's try this again. Okay, it has run it. Okay. Nothing really happened. Then you get something like this. Outputs created. Nope. I'm gonna also make this folder because I think okay, I think by the way I'm just disconnecting and reconnecting somehow, so I hope that's all okay. But let's try this. So I explained nothing happened. That symptom with no output, no error almost means that this is not actually calling the main when executed. When you run, Python executes the model replace bonus factory ClearPy with this complete file. So let's do that. Then again run this command. Let's try. Okay, now it looks like something is happening. I don't know if this is it, but a rulebook is missing. Rulebook is missing. I thought I added rulebook. Again, this is what it was supposed to tell me. Like, hey, you forgot this. So let me look back at the rulebook folder that it had asked me to make. I think there was a folder called rulebook. There you go. New folder. Rulebook. Was there an MD file somewhere? Okay, we move that in here. Let's try again. But do we have an outputs cohort here? Nothing yet. Why is it adding extra these lines? Because this file is there. Like if I go to inputs cohortia urls.txt, the file is there. Okay, let's talk to ChatGPT again and see what's up. Gonna copy this. The pipeline is starting and the error is that this does not exist. Cohort, yeah, it does exist. Okay, let's check this then. How do I do this backslash? Remember when I was programming as a teenager, I used to remember this backslash. Yep, there we go. Yeah, oh, it says urls.txt.txt. What the? Think that is the problem. Yes, that might have solved it. See, stupid file naming. Okay. No. It's starting to do its things. I think we're getting somewhere. If it stopped, it means, oh no. Okay, LLM key missing. I did add it. Let me just paste it back and see what it says. This is actually good news. Okay. Okay, I think so we had it, but somehow it's not. Let me just fix this here. So we had the ENV example. Okay, 1 second. I'm gonna stop the screen share for just a second because I don't know what. Enable prefix for files from start search. Okay, give me a second, I'll do that if this doesn't get away. Okay, let me just try this one more time. I think this should work. Famous last words. Let's bring you back. Okay, that did not work. Okay, I'm gonna again hide this screen because I'm gonna check if it is able to read the key or not. I'll try that, Kristen, if that one doesn't work. None. Okay, it's not able to see it. Give me just a second. And this is off screen check, and now we're dealing with keys, and I don't want to. Okay, 1 second. I mean, I could do in the local environment right now. Okay, I'm gonna try that right after this, Kristen. Just give me a second. Maybe I need to make the environment again. Nope. Okay, that's not working. So let's see. I'll do what Christian's saying. Enable prefix of files from start, search, file explorer option, view, and how do I do that? I don't know yet, Kristen. I think I'm a little bit confused. So I think this one does not have text. So if I go into this, for example, 1 second, I'll show you. Okay, it does have text. Yeah, how do I? Okay, I'm gonna bring you back. From Windows. Yeah, I'm trying from Windows. Okay, I'm just gonna do this instead. This is kind of what's happening, but I need to make this file, essentially. So let's try this one more time. File Explorer. Dude, send me a screenshot on Facebook. Okay, I'm in File Explorer. Okay, 1 second. So yeah, it is. I think the problem is, of course, as I mentioned, it is defaulting to text, and I need to fix that. I need to make a .env file here. And usually this is how I would make a file. Okay, for now, I'm going to just hack my way through it. So I'm going to stop the screen share, and I'm going to set the key within this, just to see if I'm able to make it work for the time being. So which is why I have to keep my screen not shared, because I don't want my API key to be exposed. So give me just 1 second, and we'll try it out right now. Okay, that worked. Okay. Yep. Came into an error, which I think is a coding error because they have the max tokens thing there still, which I did mention earlier on that they're going to have to fix it because it is incorrect. So I'm now just letting Claude fix it. No, Claude. ChatGPT fix it. Oh crap, it's asking me to update the 6 files. The agent files. So let's go into Bonus Factory, I think it was, agents, and share my screen. And then it's saying to update each and every agent file to replace a return line with this. Okay, oh yeah, I see. Bad ChatGPT, bad ChatGPT, why did you do that? Stupid ChatGPT. All right, give me a second. I'm going to update all of them because you gotta. Okay. And then the last one, if it has it, yeah. Okay, that is done. Okay, config.yaml. Yeah, this is fine. Okay, we're gonna run it again. I'm gonna stop the screen share for a second because the key might be exposed. Okay, it's starting. It is starting, and there's no other update so far, which again is always a good sign. So let's see, outputs, folder is empty for now. It might take a while because it has to do a lot of research behind the scenes and create that. Okay. Tell you what, I'm gonna take a quick break, but you can keep watching if something appears on screen, and I will be back. All right, so we are back, and actually we do not have an update yet, it seems. It is still running its thing. It's still doing its thing. Let me show you. Output is currently empty, but the good thing is that the program is still running. So let me just see if I can bring that up for you. Like, let me show you. It is running, it hasn't stopped, but of course I think next change I would like to make is to ask ChatGPT to kind of update the status as we're going along. I think eventually if it works, that's, you know, big if, because now it's supposedly doing a ton of things behind the scenes. What I really wanted to do as well is also give me an interface on desktop, because I don't really want to use this all the time. I don't really want to have these kind of issues all the time with setting up the environment and all that. So it's just a bit cumbersome, especially if you're not technical. So that's the next step if this works. How about we come back and look at it tomorrow? Big surprise. If it doesn't work, we'll diagnose what happened. I will probably, you know, have Kristen grill me on like things I should be fixing here. But I think it's a good start. I think you get the idea of what we're trying to do here. We're trying to automate things that make us money, but also things that otherwise are just tiresome or stressful. Like, this is why AI exists. AI exists to kind of make you more stress-free, essentially. So we'll cycle back. I genuinely do not know how long this will take, if it will work. So we'll look at it. I might even let's have a quick test actually while it's doing this thing, because we could look at this right now, and I could feed the whole thing into Claude and have Claude say, hey, this is what you should do instead. Okay, let's see if we can put that into Claude. All right, so I'm building a desktop-based tool called Bonus Factory, where I'm going to be creating bonuses for all the products that I'm recommending. I have a look at the file structure and everything, and what would you suggest on improving here? One thing I think could make it quite useful is, instead of running it inside of CMD or Python shell or PowerShell, I think it'd be good to have like a UI that I could access quite easily and run this without having to be overly technical. And again, you should be using like Opus ideally, but like I said before many times, Opus does consume a lot more credits, and I just am not interested in like upgrading into Opus just as yet. So let's see if I go back into Bonus Factory, output, still empty, but I think this is still going. So I'll let it run, I don't know, maybe for half an hour, see what it comes back with. But there's a lot of steps that are happening behind the scenes. I mean, remember, we've got this that's running through all the different agents, like ideating, building, judging, intaking first, ideating, building, judging, all those things. So a lot of stuff is happening in the background. But let's actually see if it is starting to consume my credits, because I think that's one thing that will really show us if it is using stuff right now. So I use this as a test project for everything, even my voice to text. I mean, ideally, this should be spiking up right now. 6 cents, not that high. Not that high. Let's see. January 19th. Input tokens, 57,000. Yeah, nothing there out of the ordinary. Let's say 1 hour. Nope. Oh, this one. Timeline doesn't quite add up. So again, like here, we should be spiking up in usage right now, but it's not. So that is a bit, I wouldn't say concerning, but I don't know where we're at with this right now. But, you know, we'll see. I can hear my computer whirring in the background, making those sounds, which means that we're probably going to get somewhere. Don't know where, though. Okay. There you go. I think we have something, but it is not an output. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to just stop the screen share for a second, and I'm going to copy this over to this. So again, I don't want to expose my LLM key by accident. So just give me a second. And let's go back to ChatGPT and say this is what happened. Okay, so I've told ChatGPT, let's check back into Claude. Okay, workflow, so it's understood basically what it does. Oh, it's already creating the UI, I just said build it, but okay. So web-based UI, that's easy to run locally. Okay, that's nice, that's good. Let's see what ChatGPT says for this. What failed root cause? Okay, so I mean this session's going far longer than I expected, but see, this is what happens when you get into it. You almost kind of want to fix it. So replace agent spec with this full file. Okay, that's easy. Full file is always easier. Okay. Update agents build to obey, replace this with full file. Build.py. Okay. Oh, you didn't see my screen. 1 second, I'll bring you back. So we did have some update, but it wasn't quite what we had expected. So I'm just now seeing if there's something we could do to fix it. Okay. And I will also tell it, like, I'd like an update in the console for now, if it can. Replace system prompt rules portion with this in qa.py. This is how I mess up my sleep schedule all the time, says Kristen. Like, I've been noticing this, and I've been having trouble with getting to bed and the head's full of ideas. It has been an issue, I will admit. Okay, this is a problem because okay, now I see it. Okay, that's done. After updating rerun, okay, I will rerun that, but I kind of want more output, like more notifications. But let's try one more time, and then we'll see what Claude is up to. Okay, copied. Let's try this, because I really want it to work. I mean, I really, really want it to work, because if it does work, okay, GPT-5 Nano is really bad at following JSON schema. I actually, I like it for most of the work, you know, writing work and everything that it does. I think it's better than 4.0, for example. But yeah, I haven't tried it. Okay, still doing its thing. That's good, but it's not giving me a list. I mean, mind you, there's going to be issues here as well with the things that we haven't quite fixed yet. And if you have validation for JSON, it may fail all the time. Okay, I really had not considered that. So now it's given us this. Let's download this, see what this looks like. Okay, it always fails at it because it's like somehow, can you deliver me the zip file instead, please? Because I'm not able to download a folder. I'm not able to download a folder. Okay, I will let it finish. I feel like sometimes Claude's like my 7-year-old who just wants to keep talking. I'm like, okay, I got the idea, just get me the end. But he's like, nope. So yeah. Okay, let's see. It's still doing its thing. This does take time. Again, I think that's something I'll build in next is like, give me feedback on how long it will take. And then we'll kind of work with that. Okay, so there you go. Can I download it now? Okay, there we go. So this is the UI. I want to see what this looks like. Let's just take it to our document download. Just keep it in download for now. I'm going to extract this. I'm assuming if I click on the start button, it's going to work. Nope, I assumed wrong. I think I clicked on the wrong file. 1 second. Run. Okay, so it said that there's no LLM key found, but that's okay. We're gonna go to the local host, see if I can get this to work. Oh, there you go. So it honestly looks much better. It looks much better. So this is nice. But I'm going to let this finish, and once we have the file, we can go back to ChatGPT, and we can apply the new files in there basically. 1 second. It's still doing its thing. It has to make JSON for meta title description sector, and the output has wrong tags. Oh, got it. Moved to XAI Grok 4.1 fast or GPT-5 full. And same code is working perfectly. Okay, I'll try. I mean, I default to Nano because I've seen it working really well, but honestly, like, yeah, you're right, there might be others that work better. But I like this as a feature as well. If I can just run this on my browser all the time, for someone like me, this is much easier. And they have basically set up the thing already, so that's nice. Let me try one thing though for this one. So this is the bonus factory, and I think, 1 second, I'm gonna just stop the screen share as well again. Environment variable. Which I think I have set up, maybe not. Maybe not. Just a second, I think I'm getting somewhere with this. Okay, I have done that, so that's good. Cohort I use. Nothing happened. Oh, it brought this. Yeah, so here, additional notes are really good because I could put in some more details. Let's see though. Still doing its thing, and I'll see if we have anything in the folder yet. Nothing yet. I swear if this run doesn't run properly, then we're gonna just end it and we'll bring it back tomorrow. Okay, error. Bonus, build delivery, MD is not defined. Okay, I'm gonna copy this over to ChatGPT, and we will circle back and continue tomorrow. My intention was to have it working sometime by the end of this week, and honestly, I think we've made really good progress, considering I'm not technical and most of the time I spend just, trying to get the file system right. You're very close. See, ChatGPT keeps you on the hook, like you can do it. Okay. What do? I think we come back tomorrow. We gotta learn to stop. We gotta learn to stop. I will say a redo. Pipeline file and share the code. Okay. Oh, you can't see my screen. Again, I apologize. I think I just moved away from that. But essentially, yeah, this didn't work. Gave us some error. But honestly, this looks quite good, and I think this should work. But now I still have to go fix the code in the files that we have, and then I'll go back to Claude later, and we'll have it fix it. That's it. Today, not a successful day. I didn't expect it to be, but we've been here for 1.5 hours, which is pretty good. I think this is way more than I expected that the time that we'll spend. But I'm glad that we did. And yeah, I look forward to seeing you tomorrow when we continue on this. And hopefully by tomorrow we've nailed this down. And we have optimized it to the point that we can use it out of the box with Claude. And then it just works. Like, that's the ideal thing. Then we'll start to optimize and improve it. I also have to go back and kind of think about the emails, because we also have to do emails as well. That's one thing. And then I want to build a feedback system into this as well, so that depending on how promotion is going, it can like make new bonuses or just like change up the emails or something, mid-launch promotion. But we'll circle back to that. So thank you so much for watching this. I'll see you then tomorrow, same time, 6 a.m. Eastern. Cheers. Bye.